Good evening, everybody. This is V from Beyond the Cute Kitchen, and well, that's what my kitchen looks like right now. That's not why I came on. I just wanted to thank Simple Southern Reflections, Carolina Roots, and Frog Foot Holler for the encouragement with my beautiful little flowers, and I wanted to let y'all know that all three of my big flowers have now popped up. Apparently, they just needed to be brought inside to a nice warm house. So that's where we're going to keep them. And yeah, there's Mr. Crazy. Uh, Ignore the mess. I'm trying to organize things, go through papers, put stuff up. And it's a bit overwhelming. So that's actually a stack of papers I have to go through today. And yeah, it hasn't happened yet. But the progress with the flowers is good. Uh, Look at them. This one wasn't even open, and its little sleeve had not even started to break up here when I brought them in yesterday. And I woke up this morning, and it had broken through, and it had bloomed. Aren't they so pretty? I don't know if I can actually get that one. Whatever these little purple things down here are, they look like they're about to bloom. And whatever they are. So they'll probably be blossomed out by tomorrow. Now this light you see over here, they're getting sunlight from my window, but they're also getting the light from my grow light, which is incredibly bright. So now what I've done over here, this right here is actually a worm bin that I had planted some things in. What I'm going to do is I am actually working on getting these little plants that grew in here out into their own little grow bucket, cloth grow bag. So hopefully that'll work. Now these are my sweet dumplings. These are two of them. As you can see, they're not grown yet. Which is funny because the other ones that I planted are growing. I'm not sure what that is. It might be, actually, I take that back. That is one of my Scottish curled leaf kale that I took out of here. And these are my little Walla Walla onions, which I am going to replant in their own little box. Because mainly I want to go ahead and be able to close this up, put some holes in here for air, put some holes in the lid for air, and close this up so that maybe I can kill these blasted fungus gnats. It's really upsetting me. Oh, look, there's a something growing there. Yeah, I don't know what it is. It's something. Yeah, over on Free Handily Made, Miss Nisi, I think. I said it wrong. Yes, Nisi. And her son have mystery seeds that they're growing. And I think, from what I remember, that her seeds might look like these seeds. I'm going to have to look again. But if that's the case, then I just told you what your seeds are, and I do apologize. But I have accidental mystery seeds all over the place. So I feel her suspense. What is it? But they're not allowed to look it up or anything. That's the rules. Although I hear people are looking up their seeds and what they are. But bless her heart, she's not cheating. I'm so proud of her. Um, I feel your suspense at growing mystery seeds because I have some accidentals growing all over the place. See, case in point. I think these might be okra. That looks like one of my German Aunt Ruby's green tomato seeds, but I don't know how it got in here. These are either kohlrabi or morkale. That is a pepper. I did put that in there. This, I have no idea. I've got whatever this is growing all over the place. But a lot of this soil did come out of my compost bins because my worms used to be outside until, of course, it got too cold. So then I separated the containers and brought them inside. And I keep finding worms that are half alive in my compost bin. So every time I see one that's just looking like it's about to, die or freeze to death, I bring it in here and I put it in this one right here. I do have some things that sprouted up like really quick in here, like this right here. These right here are my, where did I put it? Oh, okay. Just a minute. Those are my chamomile plants. One didn't come up. They've all had the same amount of watering. They're about to go out in the sun. Whatever that is needs to go in its own pot and be put out in the sun. That right there is a loofah gourd seedling that I got from Sutton's Days over Lisa at Sutton's Days. And I germinated 6 of them. That I thought was one, but it doesn't really quite look like that, so I'm not really sure what exactly that may be. But like I said, yeah, I've got lots of mystery seeds. I planted some more of those gourds right in here, but nothing came up. So, and they had sprouted, so I don't know what happened. It's I'm like Miss Darlene over at Darlene's Garden Channel. They popped up and they disappeared. I don't know where they went. This is actually my Matoyo eggplant and from Baker's Creek, and nothing's coming up there. I don't know why. My single seed challenge seed disappeared. This, whoa. Okay, well that's kind of bizarre. Whatever this is has lots of no sprouting, but lots of why can't I think of the simple word? Roots. It's got roots. But no life up top. That's kind of bizarre, but okay, whatever. All kinds of mysteries here in my garden. I just made my makeshift little fly trap, fungus gnat trap, fall over. I'm going to throw this away real quick. Just a minute. Okay, so I'm back. This is one of my Sun Sugar Yellow Cherry tomatoes. I have 2 of these, and I see it looks like it's starting. No, I guess not. Okay, but I'm going to replant that today. My compost that I have is so rich because it did used to have my worms in it. It's so rich that I have to mix it with potting soil or my seeds won't grow because it's so heavy and thick. So I've unfortunately ran out of potting soil, so I'm going to have to go get some more tomorrow. Because I don't have anything that's not super uber rich. And I'm wondering if that's the reason why some of these are just kind of stunted. Usually they have the light on them. I just took it off because it was really bright when I was trying to. And what is this? I've got these all in my house. If somebody could please tell me, it looks like some kind of really weird wasp. It does sting. I know that from experience. One got in my arm of my shirt one day, and it bit me or stung me or whatever they do. So yeah, we're just going to put him outside too. Okay, I'm probably making somebody like really seasick. I apologize. More mystery seeds. These things sprouted up. I have no idea what they are. Right there. These were actually in my compost. That one right there was. This one wasn't. And, so I planted them in here to see if they would grow. There's another one that just kind of popped up there. And I just watered this bin yesterday. Actually, late last night. So, that one's not wanting to sit up. You see that? It's an ornery little thing. There it is. So yeah, I have lots of mystery seeds. And this again is another worm bin. So, yeah. I'll be glad when the worms can move back outside. These sprouted up, and even though they've been under the light this entire time, they're like really leggy, so I'm hoping that I can put them in their own little container and they'll be alright. I think this is, yes, this is another one of my Sun Sugar yellow cherry tomatoes. Oh no, I thought that was something growing under there. That happens a lot. I'll move something and something. Oh, look, did you see that? There was a worm under that one. These are my daughter Ellie's Mammoth Russian sunflowers, and they're just popping up. These, of course, are sweet potatoes. And I'm training that one to go up. I'm still waiting for that one to behave itself. Okay. I know for a fact that's one of my German green tomatoes. Yeah, I have no idea. But this one has some algae, so I'm going to have to get that algae out of there. This is another Walmart rescue. It's what I call any plant I buy from Walmart. This one is my German thyme, and I'm going to put him and my other... spices and herbs in one container. Let me see. I think these are purple sprouting broccoli. I'm not really sure about that. But whatever they are, they need to go in their own little container. And that strange noise you hear in the background is my dog eating his water bowl. Yep, not sure about that. But anyways, the masking tape got wet, and so it fell off, and so I'm not sure what that is. I think that is another purple sprouting broccoli. There's 2 of them in there, and I planted 3. So these are my Santa Fe pepper seeds, and they're still not growing. But I'm not going to give up on that. Whoa. Okay, I thought my heat mat wasn't on. It gives off a very light heat, but with that little lid on it's good. These are some peppers and garlic. I put them in there with the garlic. And these actually sprung up out of a container I was doing an experiment on. So those are sweet mini peppers. This right here, the neighbor boy downstairs is going to help me get this into the 18-gallon crate that I water things in. But you can see there's one little guy. He didn't make it. That is a purple sprouting broccoli or one of my purple Vienna kohlrabis. The only question is, why is it in here with the rest of my plants? Anyways, I don't remember. This is why when all the big channels tell you to label your stuff, you should listen. I usually do. I don't know why the tape is not on this. But anyways, moving right along. There's my pepper babies. And those are my Black Magic kales. Right. Let me see if I can get it. Yeah, right there. So I've moved a lot of the lights around because I only put them on for 12 hours. But I see my mustards kind of look like they're needing some light there. And, oh, let me see if I can, yes, these little guys are my purple Vanna kohlrabis. This is a Mizuna red streak. And these are in dire need of water. These are, I'm not sure what. I have to look. I know it's on there. Or it was on there. And, of course, it's washed off. I believe these right here are a squash. I know that part. These are some Mammoth Red Rock cabbage, and they need lights on them. That's my one Roma tomato, because that's all they had at Walmart, so I got to get something to go with it, you know, so they can fertilize each other and all that happiness. This is my single seed challenge that everything but the eggplant grew. Still not sure what those are. So, that's that. Those are my Tom Thumb lettuce. That, I think, is my lemon balm. Oh, let me look. Yes, that's my lemon balm. So I need to get that watered as well. I always do my watering, my underwatering, on Sundays. So that's why everything looks kind of dry over here, because I haven't gotten to this part yet. There's some garlic right there. Those are my red leaf lettuce. And yeah, they're not doing so good. Yeah. So, you win some, you lose some. But none of my stuff is really growing up very big, so I'm hoping that the weather will break and not be so cold tomorrow, so I can put things out. My front porch is actually, my balcony is actually very full right now. Okay, it is recording. I wasn't sure. That right there are some more sweet dumpling squash. There's that big one there, and then there's one little bitty guy right there. That's just my compost. These are some more, these are actually my daughter Maggie's sunflowers. I think they're autumn beauties. These are my lavenders that I cold stratified and brought them in to check on them, and the next day they had started blooming. So those I separated yesterday, added some more soil to the bin, and then I took out the 4 that were smallest because they were kind of all crowded, and I watered them both with some fish emulsion and fertilizer water, so hopefully they'll come back. This is lettuce that needs to be eaten for dinner. Well, only the outside leaves need to be eaten for dinner. That might just be... That's just potting mix. I haven't planted anything in it yet. Right down there is one of my salad buckets. Unfortunately, the lettuce all died. And I see that there's some fungus-looking stuff over there, so I'm going to have to get that out of there. I don't know how that happened. But those are some cabbages down there. Let's see what else I have. I have my Walmart rescued lilac, because I rescued it from Walmart. And here's my hyssop. It's finally starting to grow up pretty nice. This is just another of my kale. This right here are some Japanese giant red mustard greens. Those are my Brussels sprouts. I took 3 out and put them in a bin, and I just have to do that with the others. Unfortunately, like I said, I'm out of potting mix. So, and I don't dare put anything else and just the straight compost that I have because it's really heavy. Those are some of my seeds I won from Mr. Joe over at Garden State Gardener, and I sowed them in this little pot. That's another Walla Walla onion. This is my horehound, which is still yet to germinate. Sorry, I had a gnat fly up my nose. That was really disturbing to me. Sorry about that. And these are my ever-bearing strawberries. I've got quite a few of those somewhere. More Walla Walla onions. Yes, I like my onions. And a crazy little dog that, I don't know, he thinks he's a chipmunk or something. I have no idea what he's doing. He doesn't have any idea what he's doing, to tell you the truth. I think that's pretty much it. I do have some gold potatoes sewn into this orange bucket here, but they haven't come up yet, so I put my lettuce there to kind of let it get some light. And it's still really cool here in Washington. So, hopefully my Brussels and my kale and all that stuff that likes cooler weather will start taking off soon. I think pretty much everything I have, except for my peppers and tomatoes, are cooler weather plants. So I'm hoping that they'll grow. It's so discouraging. I see other people that are like harvesting food, and I'm like, I started the same time you did, and mine's not growing. So it's kind of disturbing to me, but oh well. Alright, everybody have a great Sunday. I don't know if I'll be back on. I still have quite a bit of watering to do, and it takes a while because I put it in a bin just a little bigger than that, full of the water that I have to leave out for like 48 hours, 48 hours, to let all of the chlorine dissipate. And then I put my fertilizer in it, and I bottom water. So it takes a little bit. It's really kind of like an all-day project. So I will see y'all later, or I'll see you Monday. Y'all have a great weekend. Bye.